What's up, everybody? Out here scouting with Tracker. Today it's July 7th, so just beginning our summer scouting for mule deer and elk as well. I want to do a quick gear breakdown for you guys again. Like I said, I'll be doing a few of these videos throughout the summer, kind of showing the gear I'm using. Today I'm going to discuss and cover the POLES sissy sticks. These guys, I've used this pair since I believe February. So now being July, I've put a lot of miles on them. And so far, not an issue. I mean, obviously, this is what you're going to get with wear and tear on rocks. You are going to get some scratches on the bottom from banging into whatever on the mountain, but there hasn't been any bending, breaking, cracking anywhere in here. Nothing is ripped up in this area, and I've put hundreds of miles on now at this point in the year on these trekking poles, so that is a huge plus for me. Usually I have something bent, and I've used trekking poles for about 8 years now, and at some point my trekking poles typically will bend or something will break, whether it's the little latch here to tighten down or somewhere down in the bottom, something will break. I know that POLES has a few different designs. This one is the Backcountry Elite that I've been running, and they're both pretty similar. It's aluminum on the bottom here and then carbon up top. I do like the aluminum bottom because I have noticed that carbon bottoms will break. My buddies had that issue, and I've seen that before. So this is a little bit stronger on the bottom, and then up top you have the lightweight carbon. So maxed out, this trekking pole's about chest high for me. I like to run my trekking poles about hip height, a little bit higher, maybe belly button height. That seems to be good for going downhill and uphill without having to adjust back and forth. I put a lot of stress on my knees, my back, and trekking poles have helped so much. There's been a lot of times where my knees have been aching, and I can just kind of rely on those poles and push down, put that weight on those sticks, and relieve myself or catch my balance from falling. I believe they really go a long ways, especially as your pack gets heavier, whether you're backpacking in somewhere or you have a lot of sheds on your back. They help tremendously. In the past, I have liked using a cork handle. This one isn't cork, but it has held up very well. It hasn't really ripped or come apart at all, so that's good. It's comfortable on the hand too, very soft material. And then the wrist strap has been strong, hasn't ripped at all. That's really good for when you need to dig and put your weight down. A lot of times, I don't know if anyone's noticed in my videos, I usually don't use the wrist strap. I actually just grab it. I like having my trekking poles be free where I could just drop them if I have to and not have my wrist caught up in it. But definitely if you slide your wrist through, you can get a much better grip on the trekking pole, and sometimes you don't even have to necessarily hold on to the trekking pole. You can just allow that weight of your arm or your wrist to push down. Another feature I like on these trekking poles is how easy it is to adjust the tightness. So on a lot of times on trekking poles, as you wear them down, you'll notice they collapse when you put a lot of weight on them. Well, with these, you pop the latch open, and then you have a dial right here that twists, and you can loosen that or tighten it depending on what you need. I like to get it about as tight as I can to where I don't have to force it, but I have to give it a little bit of effort to close that shut. And typically, no matter how much weight you put on, that trekking pole is not going to collapse. So like I said, I run it somewhat tight to where you got to give it a little bit of effort, but not too much, and that gives a really good hold, and my trekking poles don't really ever collapse on me. They come with a basket. Obviously I don't have it on now, but a bigger basket for when you're in deep snow. In the summertime you don't need to run that. And one other thing, working off of the tip, I'm not going to take it off right now, but these, instead of just popping on and off, they actually twist. They push on and twist, so they're not ever going to fall off. Sometimes I've had issues with these ends coming off, and so far not a single issue on the POLES poles because of, I believe, their screw-on design really helps keep them in place. You can kind of see right here, I won't take it off completely, but there are the threads for screwing them on. I'm just going to tighten mine up a little bit more just so that it doesn't come off, but just for the video you could see that they do twist on and off, and that way they don't just pop off easily. If you haven't used trekking poles before, I would highly recommend this pair, or if you do use trekking poles, if you use this pair, you're going to see a huge difference in the strength and quality. So far, like I said, 0 issues, but check them out, Peaks Equipment. I'll put their Instagram right here, also their website, and I do have a discount code that I can offer you guys, so if you use code CHAG, you'll get 10% off the entire website, whether that's the poles that you end up going with, or their gaiters or shirt, whatever. Both are great, the gaiters and the trekking poles. Check them out, Peaks Equipment, trekking poles. This is the Backcountry Elite again. This is the pole I've been running, and so far I love it. So, time to go look for some more deer. It's been a good day so far. We've seen a few good bucks, and hopefully we can find some more. Trying to find that one is the key though, so we got a ways to go, a few more spots in mind to check. About a month left until the hunt starts, so good luck to you guys in your scouting, and again, thanks for your support. Check out my website, chagoutdoors.com. You can shop my merchandise. All the support is appreciated, so let's get to it. Have a good day.